I'm loading up the lap tonight. Got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll
What is up, YouTube? Luke Superstar here, back with another amazing day in Pokemon Go. We are back to Open Great League, hooray! I like Open Great League. Don't get me wrong, all of the special cups are interesting. I think there's really good things you get out of playing special cups. Anytime you have a really limited selection, it challenges your team building skills to put things together. That being said, Open Great League is even more of a challenge because anything under the sun goes. So that being said, we got a pretty good team today. I'll say this about the team. Together, there's some synergy and we'll look at it, but each individual Pokemon is amazing. Like top tier for sure. Not meta. I'm gonna say this, okay? What's up, Slime? What's up, Titus ass? Stream, people in the stream, just saying hi. This team has some outstanding Pokemon. I'm gonna say this, okay? Azumarill, let's look at the team. Let's look at the team. We got Medicham, Azumarill, and Corsola. Okay, Medicham's definitely not top meta. Let's check actually. Let me see where it ranks on the list. 32. Okay, so not even in the top 25 meta. Azumarill is obviously top 10. I think it's number 3 or 4, something like that. So obviously that one is. But Corsola is only like 16 or 17. So that being said, you know me. If you've watched any of my videos, I'm not a tryhard where I only play super duper meta champs top 10. But in this particular case, all these Pokemon happen to be decently high in the meta. And I will say, my God, do I have a tanky team. So I have that going for me. I got a lot of health bars to work with today. But the reason I wanted to put this team together specifically is for 2 reasons. Number 1, the Medicham, I have a rank 1 Medicham. I've done a whole video on the Medicham previously, and we were debating on whether or not it was worth the investment. This Pokemon cost me 499,000 Stardust, 296 candy, 296 XL candy. So it's very expensive. But I got it built and we used it. It was a little bit underwhelming the first time I used it, and I think it was more so because of the teammates it had with it. So, that being said, with this new team, I think it gives the Medicham a real good chance to shine. Jenny, what's up? So that being said, Azumarill, kind of the same thing. I caught a really, let's take a look. I want to show you guys. I'm like, they're good stats, but with this team, I want you to see just how good the stats are. But what I was going to say is the Azumarill, the same thing. I caught one because there was a lot of Azumarill spawning during, not the Kalos tour, I guess right after the Kalos tour. But anyways, so I caught a bunch and I ended up catching a really good one. Therefore, I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and build it. So this one is rank 46. So top 1%. Almost top 1% of builds, so very good Azumarill. So I was like, yeah, let's build that up. But again, this one was freaking expensive too. So like, here's this one, for example. Had to power it up to like not quite 50, but close. So yeah, it probably cost this much, something like that. So ridiculously expensive as well. And then the Corsola is tough because you can't catch them, you have to hatch them. So I had to trade. I did a bunch of trades and I finally ended up catching one that had good, trading one that had good PvP stats. So not like amazing, but good PvP stats. So that being said, now I think the Medicham has some good teammates to work with as well. And then as far as synergies go, I think they're really great. Medicham sucks, absolutely hates ghost types. Okay, so we got the Corsola, which pretty much beats all the other ghost types. Like ghost for ghost, Corsola wins just by sheer tankiness and spamminess. So we have the Corsola to deal with any of Medicham's bad ghost matchups. And then Azumarill deals really good with a lot of stuff too, just in general. So flying matchups, you know, with the ice and the dark matchups against the Corsola, we have the play rough. So overall, we got some really good team synergy as well. Do look out for Wiggly though. They're everywhere today, although I did play out of my mind today. Good job, Slime. I'm probably gonna wait on building an Azumarill until I get lucky enough to get a rank 25 or higher. I mean, that's fair. For me, I think my cutoff, so for one, if I just really want to build them on and they're not heavily available, for example, like shadows that you don't get a lot of, my cutoff's 95%. As long as it's 95% stat product, it's usable for me. That's above average PvP. I think it's even good PvP stats. I only hold out on like rank 1s if it's a Pokemon readily available, like a community day where you can catch a ton of them, or like a Pokemon that spawns a lot. But other than that, it's tough. Like you can go months without seeing a rank 1. So anyways, we got a good team today. So I'm really excited to use it back in Open Great League out of Jungle Cup. So that being said, this is a good team. You know, it has all the right tools. I'm not saying it's an invincible team or even a team that steamrolls teams. It's a team that you have to play really, really well. But that being said, it's all going to come down to the user. So since I'm the user, we probably will go even today. Win some, lose some. But in the hands of a really good player, I feel like this team would be amazing. So the team is good. Let's see if Luke Superstar can be good. And let's have a really good day. Make this happen in Open Great League. All right. That's it. That's the intro. Now we just play the game. What do we got? So we finished. Oh, another thing. Look what I got. An elite charged TM from the Go Pass. So in the Discord, if you're not a Discord member, which you can join right here, I'm putting together a little poll and I have some options on what I want to use it on, but I would like your guys' input. So I made a poll right here to see what I should use it on. You know what I should have picked? I should have picked another option that just has like a enter your own. So here's my top choices for my elite TM. Shadow Dragonite Draco Meteor would be the absolute most fun. That's just strictly fun. So Shadow Dragonite, Draco Meteor, absolutely ridiculous damage. I just think that'd be a lot of fun. So I'm leaning towards that, honestly. Which honestly though, it isn't a good choice because you already have Dragon Claw, which is 2.3 and it's way spammier. So if you're gonna throw dragon moves anyways, Dragon Claw is plenty good. Hold on, Shadow. So, and then if you want to go even bigger, you have Dragon Pulse. And if you want to go even bigger, you have Outrage. And then if you want to go even bigger, you have Draco Meteor. So that's my style for sure. 3.32 DPE. That one-shots everything. I don't even care if you're a Steel Fairy. That'll probably still one-shot you. Probably not, but anyways. So if you're interested in helping me decide, join the Discord. Pick your pick here. If it's overwhelming, it might make sense. Let's see. Let's see what people are voting on. Okay, Feral Gator Hydro Cannon seems to be the clear winner. We got two people here that are really interested in the Mega Draco Meteor, but if you want to vote, go vote in the Discord. The good thing about the Feral Gator is I have a rank 2 Feral Gator. So if that's what we end up using it on, then I got this one, which is rank 2. So it would be a good investment there. So anyways, we'll see. We'll see. But let's get into some action here. Let's try this team out. Like I said, on paper. Oh, I do want to do one thing though. So normally I run Ice Punch on Medicham, which is good coverage for flying. Okay. I don't like it. I think the only matchup it is good on is Altaria. Corviknight, it's eh. Talonflame, it's eh. So a lot of times a neutral or resisted dynamic punch is just stronger than ice punch anyways, unless it's an Altaria. So that being said, I'm gonna get rid of ice punch because I already have ice coverage and fairy coverage. Ooh, I should do power up punch. That'd actually be kind of cool. I'm gonna go psychic. Psychic's not typically what you run, but I do like it for the coverage against poison types. Because I have Azumarill, who's a fairy, you know, Corsola beats poison types because it's ghost. However, Drapion might be a problem for this team. It's got poison against Azumarill and dark against Corsola. So anyway, I just think Psychic will be better on this team, so I'm gonna run it that way. Maybe not, I don't know. What do you guys think? Howdy, Mr. 8-pointer. That's funny. He's talking about this deer right here. Howdy. Okay, you guys ready? Rock and roll. We're going Premier Premium Rewards today because I feel like we're gonna do really well with this team. So let's do really well with this team. Yes, back to Open Great League. Oh, that's such a pretty sight to see. Let's play Masters. Not. I respect people that play the other cups. I just don't. My passion for the game comes in team building, and I feel like when you get into Ultra's better, but in Masters you just play the same Pokemon. There's just like 10 Pokemon that could even compete in Masters or whatever, maybe a little bit more, but I like Great League where you can play like 1,000 different Pokemon and still do well. So that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it, whatever. So let's lead the Metachan because Corsola and Azumarill are extremely safe switches, and leading fighting up front's pretty good. I think leading our fighting right up front's pretty good. Okay, here we go. First match. So if I come up against Jellicent, I'm just screwed with Metacham anyways. Wigglytuff's Here we go. This is a great matchup. So we just spam here. We just spam Dynamic Punch. Okay, we shield. Okay, good catch. I was gonna say we shield. He built some energy, but guess what? We got Psychic. That's why I did it. So Azumarill beats the Greninja anyways, so I really don't need to like super try hard save the Metacham to beat it. Watch how tanky Metacham is. You think it's an attacker, but it's actually really tanky. We'll take Stone Edges, no problem. Oh, Sludge Bomb, okay. No problem. Okay, see what he does here? Maybe he doesn't shield. He may not know we're running Psychic. Ice Punch is super effective too, but this is way stronger. Boom! Now we can just Dynamic Punch, force a shield, or get rid of him right away before he has a chance to throw. I bet you he shields. He doesn't. Okay, now back in with the Greninja maybe? Yep. No, it's not. Mightyena. Okay, that's great. Yes, that was close. We're doing awesome. So our Corsola's not gonna have the best time, but our Azumarill should be able to bring it home. But Corsola's a freaking tank. So watch this. So for one, he's probably going to Poison Fang me anyways, so I'm not gonna shield the first one. But even after, we can probably still tank something, but I'm not going to. So now I'm gonna switch. Now he'll Poison Fang again here, but again, we're just tanky. So now we resist all the dark, all the water. The only thing he really has against us is Poison Fang. So I think this is fine. That'll start to do some good damage. I just Ice Beam here because it's Shadow, it does big damage. And we still have shields. So actually I'll probably shield the next Poison Fang. Because I don't need to shield Hydro Cannons or Night Slashes. Maybe a Night Slash at some point on Corsola. But this shield's fine for now. I should be able to Ice Beam here and get rid of the Mightyena. Or watch for the catch. If he goes for the catch and we play rough, maybe I'll just do that. Ooh. Okay, now I have to shield. It's alright. The Corsola can tank. The Corsola can tank just fine. A Night Slash. I bet you we can survive this. I don't know. Shadow. Shoot. I don't know. Maybe we just... Oh, he Hydro Cannon. Does my power... Oh, shit. I was spamming to get a power gem off. Now we just lose. Double dark comp sucks. Well, now I definitely lose because I threw an ice beam. All right, whatever. Unfortunate. I suck. God, that freaking bugs me. Whatever. That bugs me a lot. I'm not gonna let it get to me. We're still gonna have fun. But that pisses me off because I suck. I could have easily beat this team. It's running double dark poison. Come on. That sucks for my team, but I could have easily won. I just get too switch happy. I'm over here switching away. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. It was our first match of the day. It's behind us. That sucked though, guys. I'm embarrassed of my performance on that one. This is better. Okay, let's play this. We'll tank about 6 weather balls. It's fine. Okay, and also we let him catch on the dynamic punch. We should never do that. We don't even need to throw on timing because we can tank stuff all day. So like there, just throw on awkward timing so he doesn't get an obvious catch. I expect a no shield here. It is, good damage. Now I'm gonna throw on timing to try and beat him, which I do. I think I'm gonna switch into the Azumarill here to tank this weather ball. Oh, he just gives up. That was a lot of energy. Okay, Corsola here, resist bug. Electric's not that strong. We obviously don't want the Azumarill against it, and we're neutral to bug. So there you go, resisted, no damage. And we have power gem. We're just fast moving him down here. So I'm gonna shield a big electric move and then just go for the full farm down here. It just has no freaking stamina. Like, look at this, okay. This is good. Now we get in 2 nightshades. He's just going all offense here. Double shadow team. He is not gonna have the bulk to get through this. Wow, okay. This is a night slash, so I got a shield. But that's okay. I think we're okay here. Yeah, we're okay because we have energy here, look. So this probably just one-shots. It's shadow, it's not a tanky mon. Dynamic punch is really strong. This should get rid of it. Look at that. That was played correctly. That's how Luke Superstar should be playing. That was much better. Now I'm proud of myself. Now I redeemed myself. By the way, that, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The switch in to insta throw is impossible to defend. Like, you have to have the reaction times of a mongoose if someone does that to you to react and switch out or react and do something. So anytime you can do that, do it, because it works, especially at this level of competition. I like this team. LMFAO. What spice is this? The spice is, yeah, his team, you mean? Yeah, that's definitely a slime team. Okay, this is okay, actually. So the Morpico's really bad, actually. The Morpico's probably the worst for our team, so I'm gonna overfarm here, just so he doesn't catch like that. Okay. Then we just go in here and tank this all up. This is a play rough, so this is fine. He's got the shiny, he's all proud of himself. Go on. My cat's, I don't like my cat. My cat chews on computer cords, so I was just shooing it away. But you'll probably see it in frame right here in a minute. Who is this first Pokemon? Wet noodle fight here. Who is his first Pokemon? I already forgot. I said it was really bad into my whole team. Oh, Morpico. So we just save shields for Morpico here. This is fine. Losing the Azumarill to Azumarill is fine. We still got the Corsola, and then we still have shields. So actually, I'm gonna go for a catch here. And I get it, which isn't like amazing. I'm still taking the damage, but I still have some energy on my Azumarill, still have some health on my Azumarill. Now I'm farming this down. Okay, he goes straight into this. We don't shield the electric. It'll be decent damage, but we don't shield it. Why is it dark? That should be electric, right? Am I tripping? Okay, well, do I even shield this one? I'm not going to. He's gonna start to snowball here, but the Medicham is gonna be ahead on energy now. And the Azumarill as well has energy. So I should be able to get off 2 dynamic punches through 2 shields and play rough before he can finish what he's doing. Okay, he gets the switch. So we still have shields here. So, and the Morpeko just lost all of his attack boosts. So I think we're fine. Hopefully his last Pokemon we have a good matchup into. He probably goes back into the Morpeko here, I'm guessing. But we should be able to just, okay, Pidgeot. Oh no. We have to survive these fast moves to get an Ice Beam off. We do! Come on, dude. I don't believe that. I don't believe that's real. I don't believe that. I'm calling BS on that one. I saw them. We're gonna check. We're gonna instant replay that one. Freaking annoying, dude. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, I know it. I'm gonna check the replay on that one. I should have just farmed the Morpeko down right here, by the way. Please don't come out. Please don't come out. I hope my charge doesn't come out, but I'm sure it will. It doesn't. Perfect. This is better. Now we win. Now we win. I'm still calling BS on that. Ice Beam not coming out, but we should just win here. This for sure one-shots. And yeah. Pidgeot is not tanky at all. There's no way he survives this. Dynamic Punch is so strong. Okay, I'm an idiot. It doesn't even matter. He's got super effective fast move damage. I'm calling BS. I'm checking the tapes. Time out. That Ice Beam should have came out. I'm looking. I'm watching it. Here, you can just watch it with me. Sometimes you do lose to lag. You know what? Whenever it's my fault, I admit it. But sometimes you do lose to lag. So let's just check, because I felt like that should have came out. So watch here. Is it? Okay. I guess not. That was really close. I don't like that it animates. The fact that it animated for me made me feel like it was lag. Go even slower. So this damage just beats it. So right there. So, yeah. Just one turn. Oh well, it happens. We lost by 1 turn. But I don't like that it animates when I press it, but it won't come out until after the damage. I don't know. It's interesting. It's weird. I didn't like that. But I lost. It is what it is. So, let's see. What am I not doing good? Everything? Okay. Maybe I don't lead Medicham. I think I just shield Air Cutters here and just Dynamic Punch. Or maybe I no shield. Nah, I just switch. Let's switch into Corsola. We've been switching into the Azumarill. But let's get into Corsola. He does have payback, but that's going to cost him a big farm, and we can throw some Nightshades at him. And he no shielded the first Dynamic Punch. Okay, no attack boost, which is really good. Okay, he's going for the payback, I think. That wasn't a payback. That's not a payback. Payback's way longer of a charge than that, I believe. It isn't. I suck. God, I suck at this game. I don't know my counts at all. It's so hard to count sand attack. Okay, he gives up. Of course, now we need the fucking power gem and we're not gonna have it. Ugh. All right. We're doing fine, it's just frustrating. I think we're okay here. I should probably shield the next hydro cannon. God damn, bro. I should have shielded the payback. Like, why would I not? Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, that was stupid. Okay, that was good. I'm glad he no-shielded it, actually. I'm just gonna shield and go for the farm down here. And then, obviously, I think we can get out 2 shields here. And then, actually, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna bubble beam him down first. No, god damn it! I'm not saying we lose, we probably still win here, but god damn it. I was just in the process of switching. He doesn't have anything super effective, so I think we can bubble beam him down. I'm not even gonna throw charge because it'll just get blocked anyway, so there's literally no point. Okay, we still win, but god, that's frustrating. Die with 2 shields, you idiot! Why am I so aggressive today? I'm very competitive today. I get in this mood because, like, a lot of the streams we do are just silly and fun, but today I'm like, it's open greatly, I got a good team, I gotta win. So I'm like super competitive right now, but I'm gonna chill out because I don't need to be. That was annoying though. But in all fairness, I died with 2 charges and he died with 2 shields. So it balanced out and it evened out in the end. Azumarill, good lead. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a good idea. Slime says Azumarill might be a good lead because you have your poison up front and your other 2 that resist poison in the back. So that is actually very true. That's very good. Very, very good. Good idea. We'll follow your sound expert advice, Slime. He saves his shields for the next match. Someone already made that joke a few days ago, and they made the better version of that joke. I don't know who it was, Luis, but the joke someone said before was, man, they're saving shields for next season. And I cracked up, because that is really funny. I guess it's a common joke though, because everyone says it. But everyone says next match. But when he said next season, it was especially exaggerated, which is my kind of humor. So I thought that was funny. Yeah, the Corsola with sunglasses is going to be really cool. And it gives you a chance to catch a better IV one. I had to trade mine, so yeah. RJ says, good afternoon. Beat the hell out of them. I'm trying. Was that a win? What's the score? Okay, so we're 3-1. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's lead the Azumarill. I like that plan. The Azumarill baits out poison or steel, and we're good. That's a good idea. I do like that idea. I Fully Baked says, let's go. All 3 of these are good damage sponges. Don't shield the Azu. I've always used Azu as a safe swap. I think it'd be an interesting lead. Corsola on routes, or where's it at? I got all my Corsolas from trading, but there's an event coming up, which I'll actually show, where you can catch wild Corsolas. This Sustainability Week. So this is in the Discord, if you're in the Discord. And there's a new Corsola with sunglasses coming out, which is pretty cool. Some new shiny debuts. Silicobra will be super cool as well. So you can catch them. So they'll be wild spawns, I think. And you can hatch them. So you'll hatch the ones with glasses as well, which is good. Most of mine I hatch, but the problem with hatching is you get bad IVs for PvP. Oh no, wait, we're not 3-1. We have 2 wins. So we're 2-2. Okay, we need to win this. Doublade. This probably isn't good. I guess we could, yeah, I guess we switch into the Corsola here. I'm gonna tank. I don't know if it does steel. I think it only does fighting and ghost moves, if I'm not mistaken. Or not. Okay, it's neutral, so that's good. Look at this farm down though, jeez. Okay, I expected that. So we'll just throw on timing now. Furret is really bad for Corsola. That's one of the reasons I drafted Metacham, for Furret specifically. Because Furret is just really, really bad for Corsola. It just gets absolutely free farm damage all the way. I'm just gonna no shield. It'll be a Trailblaze. Oh, even better. That definitely hurts now. His sucker punches hurt more. But I'm happy to see that, because that allows me to stay in a little bit longer. I'm gonna get into this sooner because I have switch priority now. So I can force a shield here, basically. Or if he goes in the Doublade, I guess we can just Psychic. At this point, he's already dead. So we'll just Psychic. Okay, perfect. That's why I wanted to get into it sooner. Because he can't switch out. Because we had at least a handful of seconds on switch delay. Okay, he does give up, I expect. Okay, Talonflame. Well, it's good we have Psychic here. So, the Metacham isn't good into the Doublade, so I'm just gonna all in on the Azumarill here. I'm gonna let the Metacham go down here. I was gonna throw a Dynamic Punch if I could, but I'll just let him go down here, and then get the Azumarill in. That's good to save Flame Charge, actually. I'm gonna save energy here. I'm just gonna go for the full farm down. I'm probably just gonna double shield this. I don't think the Doublade really has any energy. Actually, okay, we can survive. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna shield this. Because he doesn't have any energy. I think we're fine here. Does he have shields? Where are we at on the shields? He's out of shields. So an Ice Beam or a Play Rough will probably even do it. And if not, Power Gem definitely will. Okay, I survived this for sure. Now he has no shield. Okay. So here's what I do. I bring in the Corsola, farm him down, Power Gem the Talonflame. Nope. Really? You guys? I'm embarrassed. I don't even want to show my face. I suck. Why do I suck? I'm too switch happy. Stop fucking switching. Someone tie my right hand behind my back. Because I just want to switch, 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 switch. Yeah, you guys. I don't mean to be the guy, but the way you pronounce Doublade disturbs me. Duoblade? Doublade? How would you say it? Doublade? Double blades? Okay, Doublade. What did I say? Doublade? Like Michael Bublé. Doublé. I Fully Baked is being really kind, and he says it happens to the best of us. No. Well, okay, A, I'm not even the best of us. I'm probably the worst of us. And I suck today. I should be 5-0. We haven't had any team that just hard counters my team. Every loss has been for me just sucking. You know what? Let's do this. Let's call that a warm-up set. Let's call that a warm-up set. Let's just pretend it never happened. That was just me tinkering, warming up. Let's lead the Corsola. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. I just need a change. I'm gonna keep saying Doublade, by the way. I like Doublade. Doublade! Dang it, really? The one time we don't run Azumarill, we get a freaking Altaria up front. This is fine, actually. I just power jam here. We no shield everything. This is a good matchup for us, actually. Let's watch for the catch now. Okay, no catch. Does he tank this? If he shields, then we'll start shielding. Nope. Okay, good. Ooh, I almost went for the catch. I'm going to shield. Cause I can farm it down. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. You know what I should have done? I shouldn't have done this. It'll force out second shields, but that's okay. But what I should have done was save that energy and just ran. Now I'm just gonna try and get to another power gem. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was gonna say what I should have done is saved it so I can guarantee that I hit it with it. But it doesn't matter because now we just bubble him down. And we can even survive a Brave Bird. Should we try? Do we let him get off the Brave Bird damage? No. We do not, because that's obvious. And if we're gonna shield anything, we probably want to shield the Brave Bird. Oh, perfect. Now we just rip ice beams for the rest of the match and we just win. Again, I should have saved this. Like, why am I gonna use it now? Okay, I have a second one, okay. Now we just win. So I go for the catch on the Medicham here. Oh, he survived. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter now. Okay, don't be crazy, Lucas. Don't give it away. We have a huge... Okay. He saved me the trouble. If this person knew who he was playing against, the smart thing is just keep playing. Because I'll do something stupid and I'll give the win right back. But... that was correct. I absolutely was ahead in that match. But wow, a Shadow Victory Bell just tanked a full Ice Beam. That's kind of not good for me. Okay, GG's. We won one, finally. Let's go. Okay, here you go. Chef and Coffee says, think about something else for a minute to reset your brain. What did you have for breakfast? That's so funny that your name's Chef and Coffee and you're wanting to talk about breakfast. I feel like this is a trap. Like, you just come in and somehow get people talking about food, which is like your favorite thing. I had Eggos for breakfast. I had a photo shoot this morning. I'm a photographer. And I'm gonna throw... okay, good. Okay, go straight for the Night Slash, which we shield. I'm gonna save this energy. I'm gonna just get into the... oh, wow. Why would he do that? Okay, I just get into this. I double resist everything he throws. So we just no shield. And I banked all that energy. I had Eggos because I had a photo shoot this morning and I was like sprinting out the door. And I didn't even have freaking... I'm gonna Ice Beam because he's gonna shield. I'll just save the energy. I was sprinting out the door and I didn't even have milk or creamer for my coffee. So I just had this giant mug of black coffee. Wow, he just no shields? What a god. That sucks. Okay. Really? Really? You just no shield there? He's still doing no damage, but really. Okay, we resist. Oh, okay. Energy ball. I guess I shield here. He's doing a really good job about switching out on my timings. I really did not expect to no shield the Greninja. So now he has 2 shields, which sucks. But Medicham will get through all this damage. So we either catch up here on shields or we go ahead on Pokemon here. So I had a Eggos. And then when I got home after the shoot, I made a parfait. I eat a lot of parfaits. Fresh fruit, typically strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries with vanilla yogurt. Come on, I expected that, but not at that exact timing. Carbink. Shit. What's good against Carbink? Nothing? Water, I guess? We should be able to get this off. This guy's like on my switch timing timer perfectly. I need to do something to offset it. Okay, we don't have any more shields. Parfait. I'm just like parfait all random. He probably doesn't shield this, right? He's Carbink. This person's playing really, really good. And he survives that. Get the farm, please. Thank you. I think we just go straight into Ice Beam either. Wait, I died too? How did I die? His rock took like an hour to come out. I shouldn't even have thrown this. I need this for the... Okay, we can survive. Okay. Perfect. That was ideal right there. We can even survive one night slash. So this is perfect. That was a great catch. Now we farm down and 1 power gem wins. GG's. Good play, Lucas. Good play, Lucas. Or AKA Luke Superstar. My real name is Lucas, obviously. Boom! Take that, Mr. Switch Perfect Timer. The grind is real. GG's. Just reading the chat. It's my go-to question. Yeah, Chef and Coffee's go-to question is about food. That's expected. Yeah, Carbink doesn't budge unless you have a steel type. Carbink's like Bastodon or Umbreon. You really just put it in to get away from a bad matchup. Even if it itself is a bad matchup, it's better than having that as a bad matchup than one of your good Pokemon for a bad matchup. Clean catch, I Fully Baked says. Thank you. Thank you. That was a good catch. All right, GG's. Now we're winning 4-3. Now we're in a winning record. Let's keep it going. I like the Corsola up front. What I need to be better at, and I say it out loud, so I need to stick it, is bank energy and save it for the super effective throw. I don't need to just throw it to use it. So this is great. He doesn't have dark damage. We resist poison. Outrage, we can watch for an outrage. So I'm gonna throw on timing here. Okay, this is an Aqua Tail, I'm sure. If he's running outrage, it's a big farm. I'm an idiot. Is it really that fast? Because my freaking Nightshade is only like 45 energy. Is outrage really the same? Or is he just way more energy efficient than I am? This one has to be an Aqua Tail, right? I'm gonna save, whatever. That's annoying. I know it's an Aqua Tail, but what am I gonna do? See, like that. I say it and I don't do it. Right there, I should have just saved this energy in case I need it. Whatever. Now Corsola is only good for a catch here. Okay, he has Shadow Ball, which sucks. So I shield here. I can survive one. So if I'm gonna deal with the Licky Licky, I guess this is the way to do it. I probably should have just switched into the Azumarill though. I guess not. This is the matchup we want, but it just sucks. Anything that has Shadow Ball sucks. That's so absurd. So absurd. All right, that sucks. I expected that. He gets the Shadow Ball. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just getting outplayed. I'm just getting outplayed hard. See, if I had my Power Gem, like I said. If I had a Power Gem, then I just one-shot the Charge Bug. Now what am I going to do? Switch in and take Volt switches the whole time? I suck. It's frustrating when you suck at something and you know you have the potential to be better. So I don't have anything spammy on my team, I will say that. All of my moves are medium damage, medium energy. So I don't have anything fast or anything... I should have farmed this a little bit more, by the way. He's on 0 energy, and I know that. So that's a bad play right there. Now he beats me to discharge. We survive, but we just lose the volt switches. So if I got 3 farm out of that drag algae, what's he gonna do? Aqua tail me? No. Yeah, but it does nothing. So at least I recognize it, I guess. I guess that's the silver lining, is I know what I'm doing wrong, but I just can't stop myself from freaking not doing it. Like, okay, we're gonna lock in hard here. And this, at least one match of the day. I'm gonna die hard, focus up, lock in. If I'm a little quiet that match, just stare at my pretty face. I don't know. Because I keep losing and I know how to win, but I just don't do it. So number 1, I said don't throw the power gem, and I did. I could have saved that. Number 2, I knew an Aqua Tail was coming. I should have just given up on the Corsola at that point. Number 3, I know the drag algae has 0 energy, so for me to throw an Ice Beam immediately is a complete waste of at least 3 charge attacks. Maybe 4 or 5, because he has to get to an Outrage, and Aqua Tail does nothing. So I recognize that, okay? Now I have to execute it. Let me just make sure I do it. But thank you. Knowing is still progress. I agree. Yeah, exactly. Slime says you also wall the moveset. That's what I mean. Oh, even Outrage is resisted because I'm fairy. I suck. I should have just farmed that down for like 10 minutes and then have an Ice Beam ready for the... I don't even think I beat the Licky at that point, but I at least get through the dang Charge-a-Bug. And if I saved the Power Gem, I would have got rid of the Charge-a-Bug an hour ago. Okay, focus up. Here we go. Gourgeist. Okay, we win this. We actually win this hard. So we're gonna make him switch. I'm gonna watch for a catch here. So I'm actually gonna tank a Shadow Ball, I think. Okay, this should be a charge tie. I'm gonna tank a Shadow Ball. Look, he's already dead. So a Shadow Ball will probably put me about the same health range. Or less. And it was not a charge tie, so that sucks. Now if he shields, that Incinerate just kills me. I expected that to be a charge tie. Now I just took a full Incinerate. So annoying. And I didn't even mean to switch into this. I guess it's better than the frickin'... I'm not gonna give up. It's so annoying. I'm just really concentrating here. So spammy. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Do you think this is even a Shadow Ball? It has to be, right? God damn it, that's annoying. That was actually good. I'm gonna save the second Dynamic Punch and just use Ice Beams and Play Roughs to get through this. Because this does nothing to the Mawile. Still got a shield. I expect him to use shield here. Okay, he goes for the catch. Hmm. Just no way to win. Mawile's tough against this team. The fact that he let us get this off, I don't think it changes anything. Because Gastrodon still just wins with the Body Slam or Water Pulse. This is good. But it's still too late. He may even be at 2. That's what I was thinking. I probably survive with like 1 health, but I don't think so. Mawile is really hard too. Fucking A. Who is this first? I need to... Another problem that I have right now with this team is I can no shield on any of them, but I could also shield on any of them. And in my mind, these are all like no shield Pokemon, so I'm not shielding anything. So why would I not shield the Shadow Ball, guys? Please tell me that. Someone tell me why I would not shield the strongest super effective move they have on their team. That's what I mean. Like, I know my team is really tanky, so I think that's another cause of all of the losses. Is what I'm choosing to shield and not shield is important on this team because I can shield or no shield everything. An example of this is if he throws after 3 charges or 4, it's a brutal swing. I'll probably shield. So I'll probably shield this. Even though it's not mega damage, it is super effective. So, you know what? Like, why just... So now 3 and then catch. 2, 3, catch. Okay, there you go. Or 4 or whatever. Sludge is super effective though to Azumarill. But we did get the catch on that, which is good. Can we force a switch here? What does Oranguru have? I'm gonna go for play rough. Does Oranguru have Thunder Punch? I'm gonna shield again. I'm gonna shield again. I don't know. I feel like it may have Trailblaze. Maybe it has Thunder Punch or something weird. Either way, Trailblaze. I felt like there was a reason he switched into that. And the reason was because he had something strong. I should survive this Trailblaze, actually. That's what I mean there. Like that. I don't know. We're out of shields now, but I think we're okay. Okay, and that's good. I'm just gonna let him go down. That's fine. So now we bring in the Medicham. Brutal Swing's neutral. He hasn't shown a second move. I'm just gonna Nightshade because he has to shield, especially if he knows I have Power Gem. And then I Power Gem, make him shield again. And then Medicham has to Psychic and beat. Wow. That's annoying. That's so annoying. He's still got a shield, so he just wins. Unless I can Psycho Cut him all the way down. I bet you he has Overheat. If he's running Brave Bird, he's also running Overheat. Do I survive it and live to tell? Probably, yeah, I guess so. I don't know if I survive it plus enough Fairy Winds or plus another Brutal Swing though. 100% we survive it. Okay. Okay, now if he's gonna do that, we'll just win. We'll get to another Psychic before he gets off enough Brutal Swings to win. If it's a Brutal Swing and an Overheat, yeah, that was a good play. Okay, I'm just playing against gods, and I'm just a mere mortal, and I suck. That's all there is to it. The problem with this team is I don't have anything spammy. I'm not getting out any shields. Everyone's saving all shields to the end, and they're positioning better. So here's what I need to do. What's happening, this is what I feel like's happening. I feel like I'm really, really slow to the punch on my leads. And so I either get a really, really bad health lead because I have to slowly throw out my charges and they're spamming out theirs. So I either have to shield my lead or sacrifice all my health on my lead. And then I'm coming from a deficit, and it's hard for me to catch back up because he's repositioning and catching my moves. And I'm like playing catch up. Then the next one I switch into, this is good, actually. It's the first Medicham I've ever played against. Okay, yep, that's what I expected. So in this case, it's just a good matchup. He had the worst possible lead, we had the best. He wants his Dark against the Ghost, and he ends up with his Dark against the Fighting. He's gonna end up with his Fighting against the Ghost, so this is just lucky. I wouldn't even say this is pretty much a free win. Unless he does something miraculous. He's still not on catch timer yet. Now he might be. So now we watch for a catch. But this is pretty free, I think. I mean, come on. Medicham into Corsola, Medicham into Umbreon. He's gonna really try and get rid of this Medicham. I still don't shield. I can survive another foul play. He'll catch for sure now, though. For sure, for sure. Okay, not fast enough, though. I bet you he stopped shielding now. So now he gets... Oh, wow. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we don't even need to worry about it. Okay, this is good. What does he have on this? Fairy, and I don't know. We don't shield. This is just free at this point. And that was a hard pivot too. So he doesn't even have switch priority. So now I'm not gonna throw an Ice Beam immediately. Farm up to 2. There's no reason for me to not. But I mean, he kind of gave me this one. This was like optimal counter play. So now we can also play rough the Medicham, which is big damage as well. Or the Umbreon. So actually I'll save the play rough for the Umbreon, which I don't even have. So I should probably start shielding now. I should have shielded this. Yeah, I should have shielded that. So I'll just... Okay, there you go. That's fine. So I'm going to say... I press play rough, but if it doesn't come out, I'll just hard switch. It didn't. It's perfect. See? So... I've been pressing stuff, and luckily it didn't come out. So I could have easily thrown this match, too. Now he goes in the Umbreon. We don't shield this. No damage. So I'm gonna save the power. No, I can't even switch, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we survive. I'm gonna shield it anyway. We would survive a foul play, but I'm gonna shield it anyway because it's super effective. So why not? I'm gonna throw this one right away because he has no shields, and the sooner I can get rid of him, the better. That's why. How much health do I have on Azumarill? God, that's annoying, man. See what I mean about the spam? I misclicked. I survived this, but I pressed right in the middle of them instead of on either side. I expected that. That's exactly what I expected. So we should just win now. I think. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm still like... I have to bubble him down. Now he just farms me down and gets to move off on Corsola. Thank God. I almost... I almost gave this one away too. That was way closer than it needed to be. Why? By the way, these switch timers are short nowadays. Like, he pivoted in and out and in and out and in and out. What do you guys think? Am I just terrible? Shouldn't that match have been over like 30 seconds sooner? Whatever. We won. Not efficiently, but we did win. Okay, I need to chill. Why am I so hard on myself? We're 5 and 6. I think because I know that we should be like 7 and 4. Okay, Feral Gator. So normally I would say I want to go for a catch here. So I'm going to just switch right away. Because I don't like all those Shadow Claws doing damage here. Now he does no damage, so he's just going to farm and then switch, I'm sure. We'll take 16,000 Hydro Cannons, no problem. No damage, so I'm glad he used it there, to be honest. I don't know why he would even do that. I think he should have just saved all of that energy and just switched immediately. Carbink's really not that good, though. We do super effective bubble damage. God almighty, what a tank. I'm gonna save that Azumarill. Does Carbink do fairy damage? I'm sure it does, right? Does it not do fairy moves, or is it just choosing not to? Okay, it must not. I don't know what its moves are. Thank you. He's got a tanky team too, jeez. So he's running 2 tanks and 1 attacker, which I like. Still no shields. So I felt like that was bad timing. I felt like I tried to get it off before that mud slap, but that mud slap did come out. So now I'm pivoting in and out really, really good. I feel like. He's still not using shields though, so he's playing pretty good. You should have 2 of those ready. I'm gonna use second shield here. That's what I expected, but we should survive. We definitely survive. I think I can win. Nah, he shields this, obviously. But I should be able to win from here. I don't know. The problem is his Shadow Claws do a lot of work. This Nightshade should take him out. I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. This team's tough, man. This team definitely doesn't just... Come on, dude. That's another problem I have. If it doesn't come out on charge, then, like, you waste a whole nother turn. But if it doesn't come out, it shouldn't have done anything. No Rock Slide. Get out of here. That was good for us. He just gave us a lot of farm. He just gave us the match. He should never have done that. Okay. That was a dumb pivot. I don't know. If I was him, I would have tried to Shadow Claw me down as much as possible. I don't know. And then Rock Throw me down. These wins, I can't even celebrate. I feel like they're stressful. I feel like it's like I'm winning, but even the wins are like down to a wire. Like I'm just outlasting them. I'm not like, I guess I don't know. I don't feel like I'm outplaying them. I feel like I'm outlasting them, and it doesn't feel like quite like a victory. Yeah, I agree. That's what he gets. That is deserved for using Carbink and Marowak. Yeah, Jenny, you're really good at saving shields. Anytime I play Jenny, I just throw my strongest move immediately because she just always knows shields. Not always, but Okay. See what I mean? How slow we are? This is fine. I think this matchup favors the Corsola, if I'm not mistaken. No, maybe not. I obviously don't shield. It's pretty even, I guess. I'm gonna, yeah. Oh, why would he do that? What are you, dude? That's the worst idea you could ever do. Why would he ever do that? Put your Medicham in against a ghost? You just do 0 damage and you take super effective damage. What are you doing? I'm not gonna shield. What was that, guys? That's a no-no. That's a hard no-no. Wow. Okay, well, he just completely wasted the Medicham. That was stupid. Wow. You run from ghosts when you're Medicham. What was that? He really just doesn't want this Corsola alive? He must be really scared of it. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build up enough energy for something, because I bet you he has a Talonflame in the back and he doesn't want to take a power gem or something. But I'm gonna build up to a charge here and then save him. Because there must be a reason he's scared of the Corsola, that he would sack the Medicham to like try to get as much out of getting rid of the Corsola as possible. I'm bet Lantern? What the hell am I seeing? What am I watching? This team's terrible. Double Water and Medicham. This team's retarded. I'm sorry, but you just lose to grass, and Medicham doesn't really do anything against grass. Yeah, maybe you have like a little bitty ice punch. Maybe, but that's it. The only thing he has left that's super effective is Fairy to Medicham and Electric to Azumarill. So I might as well get the Medicham in here, get the Azumarill away from this, and then just, you know, then he just doesn't do anything. Wow. No, bro, you wasting shields? I explain why. I explain why I shielded there. I shielded there because I felt like he was really scared of the Corsola. And I didn't want to have to fight. It didn't matter because it was already over. But I didn't want to have to fight against something at the end that I needed the Corsola for. So that was my thinking, but it didn't matter because this is just horrible. That was a full sweep. GG's. Okay, that team was terrible. Double Water and Medicham. I don't think it gets worse than that. You just come up against one grass type and you just lose. Why do I keep pressing that? Anyway, I'm not an expert, but come on. Okay, Slime says that if Corsola just double shields, it seems that it auto beats Azumarill. Mandibuzz, this sucks. Mandibuzz beats Medicham and Corsola. I guess I have Power Gem, but this seems better for now. So I'll just do this. I expected that. This doesn't really help him. We're good in the Clodsire here. But we're shielding the Azumarill. Even against Stone Edge and even against Earthquake. Because we can't beat the Mandibuzz without him. I guess we can Power Gem it, but he's just so strong against that I wouldn't even have time really to do that. So I guess I get in Medicham here. I want to get to an Ice Beam. I'm gonna shield. I know you guys are probably saying don't shield your Azumarill, but I'm gonna shield with the full Ice Beam here. Fast move him down with Psycho Cuts. I'll survive an Earthquake or a Stone Edge. There you go. Okay, this is okay. But, see, now even if he beats the Medicham, then I can Ice Beam right away. So, I don't know. This is probably not a good play. But you know, like... I guess Dynamic Punch being neutral is really, really good. That's what I mean. That's why. I won't even get off this last Dynamic Punch either. Okay, he's no shielding too. I don't expect that. That's good for us. Because I'm guessing whatever he has in the back we could probably handle, but unless he's running double dark again like that other team. Let's just rip it. He doesn't really damage the Azumarill here, so we should be able to farm back up. Okay, he just gives up. So he saves shields. Yeah, this is good for him. Okay, we resist. Okay, that's fine. This is fine too. This just gives us farm. So there we go. Saving the Azumarill was key. Now we can Ice Beam. And Nightshade does work here too. So I don't know. We can probably survive one Frenzy Plant, but not two. So I think we win here. Unless he no-shields the Nightshade, which is a god move. So he probably wins. He just no-shields this and then he wins. Because I don't have enough health to do anything else. Yep, that's the right play. Yeah, he wins. Good job. Okay. So grass poison at the end sucks. We didn't want to see that. Double poison. So pretty much I feel like that was a 50-50. It was probably a bad play, but I'll tell you why I feel like it's a 50-50. Because depending on what he has at the end, we just win. He either has something that Corsola makes a shield with or doesn't. Or backwards. Or Azumarill makes a shield with or doesn't. And either way, we have to shield. So whoever said a minute ago, I think it was Slime, said I don't have shield pressure is absolutely correct. That's the biggest problem with this team, is I don't have shield pressure. Like nothing I'm doing is really forcing anyone to like be scared. I just kind of like, that's why I said I just outlast everyone. So right now, that's all I'm doing is just outlasting people. So maybe I make a sub. I'm not going to, but let me think about it. By the way, my game is annoying. See how it's all black? All the UI's black and the background's black? Like, there's no way to change it. Like, it's stuck in some kind of weird night mode or something. It's annoying. Trainer, this is a play rough. Go for the shield flex. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Medicham takes a lot of XL candies. How did you even build that? A lot of walking. A lot of walking. Okay, this is good. This is a matchup. Oh no, shit. I thought we had the Medicham in. I guess we just tank one flamethrower and then we go into the Medicham here. I guess, I don't know. Bastiodon lead. You know what? I'm not going to. God, dude. I feel like Bastiodon lead is to force out a switch, and I ain't gonna fall for it. I'll invest one shield on the Corsola to get rid of the Bastiodon. I don't know, maybe not. This is what I mean. Like, the lead match, I always end up being forced to switch or forced to give up my health bar. We're gonna do it to him. We're gonna make him switch. Or I can farm him down with the bubble. I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's fine. We'll take either a rock throw or a flame edge or stone edge. We'll take both. Did I say flame edge? Flamethrower. Okay, we get a little farm. Politoed. Why would he switch into Politoed? That's stupid. What? I don't get it, people. So here's my thoughts, okay? My thoughts are the only reason he would switch into the Politoed is he's scared of the Azumarill with his third Pokemon. So he wants to put in a really safe neutral match to get through the Azumarill to try and get rid of the Azumarill, but so that way he doesn't have to face it with his other Pokemon. That's my thoughts. So that makes me want to save the Azumarill and shield here. So I don't know if that's the right way of thinking about it, but that's what I feel like. Why else would he put in a Politoed against the Azumarill? It doesn't do anything against the Azumarill. So that means he's avoiding it with his last mon, which is Primeape. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we shield Rage Fists. He may not know we have Psychic here. But we have a Play Rough locked and loaded, so it doesn't matter. So maybe that's why he was scared of the Azumarill. See what I mean? Like, we also have a Corsola here. And the Corsola, I think, has a Nightshade ready too. But I'm just going to shield this because we're already ahead on shields now. And we just Psychic and we just win right now. So I'm just going to watch for the catch. No catch. We just win. Come on, really? Dude, he threw one punch and then another move. That's so ridiculous. That is so absolutely absurd. So absurd. Look at that. Look at that, dude. And we just lose charge priority and lose here. That's absurd. That's so ridiculous. I suck. I didn't expect him to have one punch and then another move after he was just throwing on timing every single time. So ridiculous that Pokemon is. So freaking ridiculous. A good player knows this counts, and I don't know him, so I lost. Rage Fist is 4 fucking moves, dude. You're telling me that he got off enough to overfarm 3 Rage Fists there? I don't believe it. I think he has hacks. Ay. Yes, Miriam, I know. You don't have to keep reminding me, okay? Like, you saying that does nothing for anyone. If you're gonna say something like that, say it constructively. Say a mistake you're making and how to fix it. Okay, you just roasting me and flaming me does not do anything positive for anyone. Just keep that in mind, because you do that a lot. You say things like, you're cooked, bro. Like, yes, I understand that, okay? And I know it's just fine. It's fun to just roast people. But obviously, you see I'm struggling. I'm always talking about wanting to get better. I do this every single day, and sometimes I still suck. So kicking a man while is down doesn't help. So just keep that in mind. Yes, I know I suck. Yes, I know I make a lot of silly mistakes. So help me understand what I could do better. I purposely narrate exactly what I'm thinking out loud, so that way you understand my thoughts and therefore can help me. Because I say what I think, and it may be totally wrong. I need to change my way of thinking. So like I say, oh, maybe I save this and switch here. You may say, no, definitely never do that. Here's why. And then that helps me get better. And then that way, next time I'm on the stream and I'm winning and we all celebrate together, you can take part in that success of being someone who helped me get better at the game. So like here, I'm gonna shield because I don't want to take another huge Hydro Cannon and just completely give up on the Corsola immediately. I'm way behind. I have no health and no shield pressure. So we forced a shield out on him. I'm happy to give a shield back. So that's my thinking, but maybe that's wrong. So anyways, I'm not trying to, you know, be grumpy about it. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that really helps me. So in this case, for example, I don't shield the Air Cutter. I switch into the Azumarill. I keep all this. All right, you know what? I'll just throw a Power Gem. If I'm going to throw it, I'll throw it. I guess there's no reason to switch. So in my mind, I was going to switch, save the Corsola, save the energy, because I may need it. But I guess I shouldn't think about like what I may and may not need and just worry about what I have. So in this case, I feel like shielding, getting off the Nightshade, getting through the Corsola is a good play. So that's what I'm doing. So in this case, Corsola just got through 1.5 Pokemon, I feel like, and we're even on shields. We know he's still got a Hydro Cannon loaded, and we don't have Ice Punch, so we just lose. I wanted to save the Azumarill for the Feral Gator or whatever it was, but this is stupid. This is a bad match. I should have never have switched into this. I should have just went to the Azumarill. The Medicham can beat the Swampert. So this was a bad play, and I recognize it. I feel like 2 Dynamic Punches is better than 1 Psychic, and I don't know if I'll get to a second Psychic, so that's why I did that. Maybe not. I guess I could have, but it's alright. You're going to get better. You had the right idea. If that Politude was their best counter to your Azure, I would have went all in on the Azure, not switched. Thank you. That's what I thought. I mean, I don't know. So I gotta try and get a catch here. Would be awesome. Which he just throws immediately, so I don't. But this is actually better. I feel like now I can farm this up to get to an Ice Beam or something. He just doesn't have enough damage in the tank now. And we fast move him down. Hydro Cannon does nothing. This is probably another Earthquake. So I'm gonna... I don't know if the Altaria is loaded. No, it's not. Okay, we're fine. Either way. See? So all that made sense and it all worked out, right? So that's why I play the way I do, because that's how I know how to win. And that's what works for me. But the problem is like there's different opponents as well. So like him shielding with the Swampert right away is maybe what lost it for him. Anyways, my point is though, is we're a community here. We're all on the same team. So let's be on the same team. As a sack swap in case their final mon gets to a move. I was gonna do that, Slime. I know what you're saying. You're saying at the very end there, swap in the Corsola just in case for like a peekaboo. I was thinking that, but I felt scared because if it's not, then I give the Altaria free farm and then he does get to a move for sure. So I feel like the better gamble, if I don't know the count, is to just throw immediately and hope he doesn't have also. If I knew the count specifically and I was like, he's on a charge, then I would do that. If he wasn't, then I wouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, he's just AFK. Okay. Okay, he's lagging. We'll take it. I can use a free win. What? What was that? What was that? That was weird. He literally did 3 moves. Dude, this guy has some internet issues for sure. Oh, okay, for the Primate game? So explain to me what you meant for the Primate. Same idea, but just in the earlier match. Is that what you're saying? Okay, Nightshade's neutral. What does it have? Foul play? Let's get into the Azumarill here. It doesn't matter. He already lagged out of the first match, so we just win. What is this gonna do? I expect a shield here, so I'll just throw an Ice Beam. I don't shield the cast form. I don't even know what the cast form does. I know it has Weather Ball, but I think it's fire, right? Oh, he does have grass. Okay, good for him. And he gets the debuff. The Medicham just crushes the cast form, so I'm not even worried about it. And the Medicham will beat the Sableye, or the Corsola will with shields too, so I guess I'll shield this to get off my Ice Beam. Yeah, I agree with you, I fully baked. It says you should throw in something that hits, that's fragile but hits hard. That's how I normally play, actually. So a good example was my Shadow Greninja team. He gets the second buff too. The Shadow Greninja team that I was running the other day, Shadow Greninja is just hyper offensive, and then I just have 2 tanks to support it in bad matchups. So I think that's a really good way to play it, is having two supports for one really offensive Pokemon for sure. This person's just lagging out hard. Titus Task, that's how I felt the other day. There was one stream where I did where it did not matter what I did, I got countered every single match. Like I would be Altaria and it'd be Abomasnow lead or Ninetales. And then I would be Camerupt and it would be like a Swampert or a Blastoise or something. Like no matter what I did, it was just an ultra hard counter. All right, we won due to lag. Hooray. We have a bunch of conspiracy theorists saying, algorithm is real for sure, Jenny. The Zippius says, algorithm is real for sure. Shadow Talonflame is terrifying. It's gonna take big damage here, so I just spam Nightshade. Okay, good for him. We resist Fortress. I don't know why he would switch into that. So we just stay in here and win it here. He's all Shadow Team. He's gonna have a bad day. So here's what I do. I build up to Power Gem, switch into Azumarill. No shield this, I'll survive. Build up to Power Gem, switch to Azumarill. Eventually he's gotta take shields, use shields. So I won't win charge priority against Talonflame, but I will beat it with shields. So I have to save shields for Talonflame no matter what he has. Perfect. Oh no. Uh-oh. This is not the Pokemon you want to save shields for. I guess I can survive. Not a Brave Bird. And he for sure has a Brave Bird locked and loaded. So I only need 1 shield. So I shield here. Shit. This is looking dire. Let's go into the Medicham. Dark is only neutral against us here. So we don't shield. It'll probably chunk out 80% of my health bar. That's how ridiculous this Pokemon is. The problem is now... Okay, it's okay, actually. So here's how we win. This forces a shield. Then he comes back in and we have a Ice Beam. Then we have... Oh, he doesn't shield. Get there, get there. Let's go! Incinerate, I'm telling you, Incinerate's rough. So I think we have energy on the Azumarill loaded. I hope we do. It doesn't matter now. Now we just win. Now we just win. He used shields. I was thinking he still had a shield, but now it's just, he just loses. That's what I don't like about those teams. You just... You have to have some defense. I think a better team is have one of those Pokemon with a tank. Like if you have a Clodsire there to deal with the other Pokemon, then your Talonflame has a chance to run away with it, and you just save all shields for the Talonflame. But when you have a Morpeko and what was the other one? Talonflame, Morpeko, and I don't know, I can never remember the third. Triple water to Talonflame and saw nothing but Volt Switch Fortresses. That's funny. Okay, this is good. So this is good. We win this either way with Power Gems or Ice Beams. So we're just gonna throw, oh, that's okay. So Power Gem is kind of like one of those throw on timing things. We still have answers for the Azumarill. I mean the homie, whatever his name is. So Brutal Swings, we just tank Brutal Swings. I'll just tank whatever he throws. I hope he has Sludge and Overheat. That'd be better. Okay, he does have brutal swings. That's okay. This is fine. Corsola is a beast. I might shield here because Weezing's pretty good into Azumarill and Medicham. And we're just fast moving him down here. And if he doesn't save a shield for the Altaria, Ice Beam just one-shots. I hope I get this off. I don't. I'm gonna shield. I don't need a shield from Altaria. And I don't know what else he has, but I may not need a shield for anything else either. Either way, we got two other tanky Mons here, so... Okay. So he does have a shield save. Now we just switch into this immediately. He does 0 damage here, so we don't need shields. And he probably runs away, so we'll farm up as long as we can. Not throw anything on the Altaria. We don't even need to throw anything. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, we know Swampert does nothing unless he has Sludge, which would be really annoying. And he just might, to be honest. I don't think he does. The way he's farming, I think he's going for an Earthquake here. But we take that just fine. Shit, dude. We don't take that. What a guy. Who runs Sludge Wave? My God. He probably runs Sludge Wave as an anti-Azumarill counter specifically. Okay, we got an Ice Beam loaded now, and we get the catch. So now Medicham just beats the Swamperts, and Ice Beam beats the... He can't just no-shield forever. He's gonna have to shield the Altaria. Was that Muddy Water? Or is that a Sludge Wave too? Okay, Hydro Cannon. Dude. This will one-shot me. What timing. What perfect timing. We survive frickin' these. We can't get to 2 full Ice Beams? Doesn't matter. Another loss. Fuck Swampert. Muddy fucking water sludge wave. That's ridiculous, dude. Swampert with freaking sludge wave. I get it. Azumarill's tough and a lot of people run it, so you have to have a counter for it, but... Yeah, exactly. Running sludge wave when sludge is an option is crazy. These teams are annoying. I hate this Pokemon. It's so ridiculous, dude. Why is it super effective? That's not super effective, right? It's only saying that because it's registering the switch first. That's just electric, but the game does not work properly, so it thinks it's dark after the switch, right? Now throw your stupid little dark move, you idiot. Psychic Fangs, probably. I might make a sub on this team. I like this team, but I think it is missing a little bit of like offense. I mean, it'll force shields out on like really frail Pokemon like this, but that's about it. But see how slow we are, and I shield that idiot. God, what a pain in my ass, dude. This is another Psychic Fangs. It probably just kills me at this point. This is what I mean. Like, I don't have enough spam to deal with this type of exact Pokemon. This exact Pokemon, I can't beat. Unless I shield a lot. And then he wins charge priority. Because, I'm not fast enough. I'm too slow on the draw here. And so he just throws out 7 moves before I even do 2. So it's too late now. Skarmory, I don't beat. This doesn't even one-shot either. So he just farms me down here, gets a Shadow Ball, and then one-shots my Medicham. Maybe not. Wow. We still lose. One Sky Attack wins. That's a pretty cool shiny Skarmory. GG, buddy. Thought you had it with the flamethrower catch. So close. I don't have anything today. So I think all I've proven is this team is about what it's performing like. Even. Like you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. I wouldn't say this is a really strong PvP team. I think it has really strong Pokemon, but all three of them together I think is all tank, no damage. So let's make a sub. Let's switch screens here. Let's make a sub here. So I would say out of anyone, Medicham is probably the one that's performing the least. Azumarill kind of too, actually. But I just feel like offensively, the meta is geared way more towards flying than it is normal. And so Medicham's not really hitting anything. I need something fast. What's really fast? So like normally I got Shadow Greninja, I got Drapion, Galarian Weezing, Stunfisk is pretty fast for as tanky as it is. Fearow, Electrode's really fast. Cacturne's just mega hyper offensive. Arcanine's actually pretty fast. Emolga's slow. Skeledirge, okay, let's do that. We're double ghost though. Let's do that. It's okay. We'll run double ghost here. But let's just do this because yesterday someone wanted to see this and we couldn't play him in Jungle Cup. So let's just do it. Whatever. We got 5 matches left. We'll run double ghost and see what we can do. Kanto Marowak's good. I actually have a Kanto Marowak and that was one of the options I was considering for an Elite Charge TM actually. The reason I didn't initially have it on this team because it's doubled up on Ghost. But it's just hard, man. You have so many things you want to use Elite Charge TMs on. It's like you really only use it on the one that you like really know is gonna do a lot. Kanto, or you're talking Kanto Marowak, not the Ghost one, right? Not Galarian. Or whatever the other one is. Alolan? What's the other one? What's the Ghost one? Shelgon's really good. Shelgon is amazing, actually. Here you go. Here's a Marowak. I think we win this, right? Because we have... Are we faster than him? No, we're definitely not. And everything he does is stronger than us. So here's what we're going to do. I'll just farm this. And then now I'll switch in Azumarill. Clefable. Okay, Clefable is only neutral into... He's going to spam a Meteor Mash, but it's only neutral. It's okay, though, because as soon as our Azumarill goes down, we just come in and start snowballing with the Skeledirge. I don't know how to say that one either. Skeledirge, is that how you say it? That's how I say it. I used to say Skelia Ridge, which is way off. If you're talking the Ghost Kanto Marowak, they are the one that uses Bone Club. They both can get Bone Club. One is Elite Charge TM, and I think the other one's not, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's okay. Greninja here. Okay, Greninja's absolutely terrible for this team. So I am going to use one shield so I can get off of... Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna get to a play rough here. Yeah, we just lose. He has 2 shields here. There's no way to win. And he gets the attack boost. No matter what we do, bro. Are you saying you played me in the game, Blue Toad Monkey? We just lose. There's literally nothing we can do. Yeah, you win. If you played me in game, good job. Good game. I suck, guys. So, Marowak. Yeah. This one is the Alonin one, right? Or whatever. Alonin. Okay, that's what you're saying. Alonin. Okay. That's the one I thought you were talking about. Yeah. So this one, this is the one I was talking about building. About maybe using a Elite Charge TM for. Has decent PvP stats. I have one regular one that's really, really good. Stats-wise. And then I have a Shadow one, but it doesn't have good stats for PvP. The Shadow one's better. Okay. I kind of give up on this team, so let's just go crazy. We got 4 matches left. Let's see if we can win them. Because I like these Pokemon individually, but I don't like them all together. So I think we just treat them like fillers here. So we need an answer for Dark. So let's go into a Charmer. So let's do... The only Charmer I have is Wigglytuff, I think. Actually, let's go Shelgon. So let me switch Dragon Pulse to Twister. I think... Let me see. I'll show you guys too. Shelgon's really good. I murdered yesterday on some off-stream matches with Shelgon. So Twister's 40, Dragon Pulse is 55. Yeah. So let's run Twister and Dragon's Breath. Now, with it was already good, but with Twister, it's even better. So let's run Shelgon. Not Delgon. Okay, oops. Let's, Dragon Pulse is actually pretty cool, too. It's a little bit more, and it hits really hard. But with the new Twister buff, Twister's just better. Come on, now. How is there only 3 moves in... Okay. And it takes forever. Okay, Shelgon. We'll keep the Skelly Durg, or however you say it. And then we'll keep the Azumarill. Azumarill's actually good. So this is a better use of Azumarill, I think. So you got a Dragon, and then you got a Fairy. You got a Ghost, and you got a Water. So that kind of, I feel like, has more coverages than before. 2 Cannon, that's terrifying. Yeah, we just race him in double shield, I guess. Even a Drill Peck we shield. I think we just try and snowball here, because our Incinerates will start doing mega damage. We just hope he doesn't have water. We need to get through... Yeah, we should. I was going to say we need to get through 1 charge and beat him before he gets to the second, so we should now. Because this will get through, and then 1 more will get through. Yep. Now we just snowball here. I'm going to Torch Song either way. He's got a shield here. And then we probably don't get to another one. Oh, he doesn't? Wow. Okay, even better. Now he shields. Or this is what Primeape does to me every freaking match, and it's so hard to stop. Like the double shield on your lead. Okay, I don't think he has a move here. I think he just gets hit by the Incinerate. Oh, okay. That was good. We just went through 2 full Pokemon right there. He did, and he shielded. So we're just way ahead now. Why don't I just play like this? This is better than the Corsola lead. Now we just twister someone and they die? Oh no. Oh no. Of course he has a fairy using charm at the end too. We still win, but that's just crazy. I'm gonna try and... we still win. There's no way the Wigglytuff gets through, yeah, not with that damage too. It doesn't matter. We can survive about 4 Swifts and about 6 Icy Winds, so there's just no way. GG's. That's funny though that he had a fairy in the end. Why don't I just play like this? This team's ridiculous. Just snowball up front. I guess you could lose if they had like, if you start out with the bad matchup, but then you can just hard pivot out immediately. I don't know. Keep throwing them. It's gonna take a few more. GG's. That would have been funny. I could have lost that. If he would have thrown on that last time, I lost, but Charm does no energy build. Okay. All right. This is a team. Shelgon's a beast. Skelly Durg. Skelly Durg. Skelly Dirge. Skelly Dirge. Skelly Dirge. Skelly Dirge. Skelly Dirge. Skelly Dirge. Or if you're a white American, you say Skeledurg. Skeledurg. All right. Okay, we just throw on timing here. Okay, we're winning. Okay, he didn't go for charge priority, but he gets more farm out of that. Okay, good. Oh no, really? Okay, we're gonna throw it anyway. He obviously shields here. But now we get to counter him. Do we have a counter? Who's my team? I don't even remember who my team is anymore. I guess Shelgon's pretty good here. We save shields for the Talonflame. Shelgon's not super tanky. Well, we resist Surf. It bugs me when people do that. Dude, Jellicent, you're only saving 1 turn. Like, it's energy efficient if I shield, but it's not like that much that it's worth throwing a Surf. I just think, now I shield, I think you just throw the Shadow Ball every time. I think if they shield, they shield. If they don't, they don't. This is bugging me. Good job. He saved 2 turns, and now look at his health bar. Good job. Now it's a Shadow Ball, and I'll just shield. I don't even care. The Talonflame can come in from here, but I'm gonna throw immediately on switch, no matter who it is or no matter what it is. So I don't know about that. Okay, he wins charge tie. That's fine. Because now we have an Azumarill on switch priority. So, and oh, even better. Even better. Even better. Thank you for allowing me to use my energy. And I'll just I'll just Dragon's Breath. Get there. Oh, it's okay. Okay, we survive a Brave Bird. Oh, no, okay. He should one-shot me here. That's unfortunate. And I was spamming Shadow Ball and I didn't even have it. Okay, this is not what we wanted to see at the end. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, it is. It's over. That's a horrible way to go out. We need to get to 2 Ice Beams here. And I don't even know if the second Ice Beam will kill the Talonflame. I didn't see its health. Probably not. We can't even get to 2 Ice Beams anyways, so I think we just lose here. That's fucking retarded, bro. Give me a break. That's annoying, bro. A Jellicent that just keeps throwing Surfs and does nothing in the match. So he only saved 2 turns doing all that and it worked out for him, which is really annoying. It is what it is. Cradilly at the end sucks. Expected that. See, I do things like that that are okay. Now I have to keep track here. I guess it doesn't matter if he's just gonna keep throwing them. We just keep no shielding them. But even Shadow Drapion does ridiculous damage resisted. God, so annoying, bro. I give up. I give up. That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. Okay, last match, and then I'm uninstalling this game. So enjoy it, because this is it. This is the last match you're ever seeing, and then I'm uninstalling it. And I'm going to go draw Dunsparce pictures the rest of the day on my computer. What's the stupidest team possible? Because I bet you that'll win. Okay, Shadow Greninja, Shadow Cacturne, Shadow Gengar. We're gonna lead Shadow Gengar. Actually, we're gonna lead Shadow Cacturne. Alright, GG's. They won. So annoying, dude. That's about right. Ice fairy to my dark. It's about right. I won't even give up. Whatever. I was just gonna resign. It's just comical at this point. It really is. I was literally just gonna resign. Like, come on. Really? Ice fairy against my grass dark right out of the gate? Really? So annoying, dude. And this Volt Switch just kills me, so it doesn't even matter. Now he's got a bug against my two darks that are left. All right. Tomorrow we need to come up with a better plan, because that sucked. We did okay. Like, we did even for the day. Despite our, you know, our team at the beginning was okay. I played crappy. Legos? Oh, wow. I did really crappy today. Really frustrating. But tomorrow, I want to come up. Now that we're back in Open Great League, it does give some creative freedom to come up with some really cool teams. So I apologize if I was grumpy today. It gets annoying. Like, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess there's no reason for me to be grumpy. That last one, I think, made me grumpy. Like, come on. It's always a hard counter. There's an example of algorithms doing their worst right there. Like, I'm like, let's just go crazy at the end. Not a Jellicent up front. Not anything in the world. Any other Pokemon. There's 1,000 Pokemon. It has to be the double hard counter, 0 damage. So anyways. Let me come up with a good team tomorrow. We're back in regular Great League. Anyways, forget it. Whatever. Today was a day. We have some good ones. We have some bad ones. This isn't even bad. Like, I didn't even do that bad, but I could have done better. Go to the Discord, sign up for the tournament next Sunday. It's a free prize, free to sign up. If you haven't yet, all you do is scan the Discord. There's a tournament entry thing. It'll be a lot of fun. We're going to stream all the matches, so actually it'll be a lot of fun. So that's kind of what we want to do here, is not be in super try-hard mode. So maybe I'll do this. Maybe tomorrow I'll come up with a really fun team that's exciting and fun to play and fun to watch. And even if I lose, we still have a lot of fun on stream, because that's kind of what I want to do anyways with this stream. And I think whenever I put together teams that I try to win with is when I get the most frustrated. And I don't like being frustrated, I like having fun. So we'll probably do that. But anyways, I build a level 50 Magikarp and run it. There you go, that's an idea of fun. Jenny says maybe try Dunsparce. Banned! Banned from the channel. Miriam says, I think you secretly like Dunsparce. Definitely not. By the way, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night because that Dunsparce song was in my head all night long. So I apologize if I tortured you that bad, because it's actually really catchy. It's really good. Like the piano. Anyways, it got stuck in my head. So last night, all night, I didn't sleep for that reason. I had a lot of other things brewing in this crazy brain of mine. But while my thoughts were going crazy, the Dunsparce song was in the back of my head, following along with all my thoughts. So it was something. Anyways, GG's, thank you. I fully baked. And Blue Toad Monkey, thanks for stopping by the stream. He was the one that was running Altaria Wheezing Swampert. You're the person that was running Sludge Wave Swampert, banned from the channel. Someone ban him. Anyways, GG's. Yeah, those were good matches. I'm gonna come up with a fun team tomorrow though. Here's what I always do. Anytime I build a brand new Pokemon, I like have to try it, and then I kind of force it onto teams. So Corsola and Azumarill were both new. So I like had to use them today, and I don't think it worked out as good as I hoped. So tomorrow, we'll just pick one Pokemon that we really want to use, and the others will support it. So I'm kind of thinking, you need to make a video about cointers. I don't know what that means. Do you mean counters? I'm thinking tomorrow we go Shadow Tyranitar. We ran it a little bit, but I think I want to give it like a full day's worth of trying it. I think Brutal Swing is just absolutely terrifying on a stab move Dark Shadow. So we may do that tomorrow, and then I'll come up with a good team. But I don't know. Who knows? You know me. Maybe I'll come up with something crazy. I still have my Elite Charge TM, so I'm still debating on who I want to use it on. I'll say this. I really don't want to use it on a Hydro Cannon user because I spent one of my Elite Charge TMs already on Shadow Greninja, and I hate to use them on the same move just for different Pokemon, so I probably won't use it on Feraligatr. I don't want to use a Blast Burn because I just put Blast Burn on Incineroar. The other one I use on Lapras, Ice Beam, which is good because Lapras is kind of useless without it. I really, 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 truly want to use it on the Cresselia because Cresselia's Elite Legacy move is Grass Knot, which makes it just an absolute terror for water types. And so, like, obviously against Jellicent is worst case scenario, but then you at least have something to fight back with. But it's just generally like a spam move. So you just like tank it up with Cresselia and just keep ripping Grass Knots, and it does big damage. So that's an option. But anyways, you know me. I'll probably go more exciting. You know what? Maybe we end this day on a high note, and we use the Elite Charge TM right here, right now, on something ridiculous that I'll probably regret later. I'm thinking that we just go on and right ahead, and we go into the absolute ridiculous Shadow Dragonite Draco Meteor 216 damage. And then tomorrow, we just make it all about how many Draco Meteors we can land. Who cares if we win? Who cares if we lose? How many health bars can I absolutely delete with Draco Meteor? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Just tell me ones for yes, twos for no's. Spam 1 if you think that's a good idea. Spam 2 if you think that's a horrible idea. Okay, good job, guys. Way to vote. You guys are right on top of it. Okay, 0 votes. Maybe I just do it. I know the stream's delayed a little bit. Why? You can't remove frustration with it? I thought you can use an Elite Charge TM to remove frustration and get your move. I'm an idiot. Never mind, forget that. Never mind, can't even do that. I thought you could, if you really wanted to, you could remove frustration using an Elite Charge TM. I know you couldn't with the regular, but I thought if you were willing to use an Elite Charge TM, you could get rid of my frustration and get a move. Okay, forget it. I guess you can't. I thought you could. Okay. I guess the only way to remove frustration is during the takeover events. That's sad. I thought you could. All right. Well, by then I'll probably have a whole different Elite Charge TM, so we'll see then. All right, so I'll figure it out. We'll come up with a really fun team tomorrow. You know what? Let me say this. I appreciate you guys a lot. Sometimes I have days where I'm just a ball of energy and having a lot of fun, and then sometimes I have days like this where I get frustrated. But you guys are consistent and you stick with me through the good and through the bad, and I appreciate that, and that's why I keep doing it every single day. Whether I'm having a good day, bad day, grumpy day, happy day, I'm still gonna do it, so we always have fun content to watch. So at least you can count on that, so I appreciate you guys being here to be there for that. So anyways, tomorrow we'll come up with something. I'll be around. Join the Discord if you want to chat more. We'll talk about some teams, some options, and then go from there. But anyway, that's it. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to join the tournament so we can have a fun tournament. That's it. Bye. Have a good day. God, I suck at this goddamn game. I suck at this game. Okay, bye.